Hey, what up, YouTube? Leo Tapia11 here again, and I'm bringing you finally the deck profile for my spider deck. Quick, check the mat out really quick. There's asshole number 1, asshole number 2, and
badass motherfucker and asshole number 3.
asshole number 3.
They're all badass. Anyway.
So let's get back to the deck profile. I'm profiling my spider deck. This is just another quick, fun build that I've kind of been messing around with, and I'm pretty happy with the results. It's actually, I would rate it as not at the, it's nowhere near the competitive level, but it's like maybe
nice fun deck.
3 spaces down from being a top. I mean, this has potential of
a C tier deck
of winning.
It's pretty alright.
Like you could take this to a, I guess like a regular, not a regionals,
Locals.
but a locals, and
you could probably do pretty well.
And you can do pretty well with it.
If you draw well and if you know what you're doing.
Yep, if you're just calm and patient and know what this deck does, you'll have a pretty good chance. So let's get to the deck profile. Triple mummies. This is basically a, well, I want to call it a lava golem, but not really. Let me read its effect for you. If you have only insect type monsters in your graveyard, you can send 2 face-up defense position monsters your opponent controls to the graveyard and special summon this card from your hand. So
it gets rid of monsters and puts out of the field.
Yep. It's good for tokens, because tokens are dandy tokens or scapegoats or whatever. And yeah, and it's a what is it? A 23 beater. So it's a pretty decent card.
I think it's pretty cool.
Next, 3 spiders. So when this card destroys an opponent's defense position monster by battle, you can select and special summon 1 level 4 or lower insect type monster from your graveyard.
Sorry for the glare, guys. It's kind of a glare. But anyway.
No. Okay. Pretty good. 15 attack or 15 beater. Not too bad. He's probably the strongest spider other than this one that does shit. Next, I run 3 ground spiders. In this day, you're kind of forced to play every single spider because there's only a limited, like my Venom deck. If you haven't checked it out, I'll have a link for the description below. It's just another little fun deck. Once per turn, if you control this face-up defense position monster, when your opponent normal summons or special summons a monster, you can change that monster's defense position. So it's a pretty decent card, especially since this deck revolves around switching your opponent's monster's defense. It's pretty good. Next, I run only 2. What is it called?
A relinquished spider.
Relinquished spider. This card blows up the field basically. When this card is when there's 4 insect type monsters in your graveyard, you could blow them up to blow up every face-up defense or to destroy all face-up defense position monster your opponent controls. So it's pretty good. And that's it for the spider. So these are the only spider creatures I run. The rest of them are just helpful insect type monsters. So, and it kind of goes with the theme of spiders. Well, at least I think.
Bugs.
Yeah, triple man-eater bugs. Because you're going to need a lot of destroying. This card does it. Then flip, destroy 1 monster on the field. So pretty self-explanatory.
Monster removal. It's pretty nice.
Next, triple howling insect. What this card does is it searches for itself. And you read the effect. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard as a result of battle, you can special summon 1 insect type monster with attack of 15 or less on your side of the field from your deck, then shuffle your deck. It's pretty good. Another insect. I kind of like to think of these grasshoppers as food for the spiders.
Yeah, that's exactly how you.
And finally, 3 pinch hoppers. When this card on your side of the field is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 insect type monster from your hand. So when it's just sent from the field to the graveyard, it doesn't have to be destroyed by battle. Just when it gets removed from the field to the graveyard, you special summon 1 insect type monster from your hand. So you could go hopper into hopper into hopper into something else to protect you.
Nice.
And they're short printed, so they're pretty expensive. They're like, I think they're like $3 to $4 a piece.
Nice.
So
pretty nice card.
pretty awesome card. And that's it for the monsters. One quick last look at them to cover up these guys. I can hate them.
It's just a hater.
Let's move on now to the spells. Triple spider web.
Field spell?
Yep. If a monster declares an attack, it is changed to defense position at the end of the damage step. It cannot change its battle position until the end phase of the controller's next turn, while this card remains face up on the field. So for 2 turns, the attacking monster stays in defense, which is pretty good in this deck because this deck revolves around defense position. Next, an equally as strong as card is Vendetta's Sanctuary. Verdant's Sanctuary. When a face-up insect-type monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, its controller can add 1 insect-type monster with the same level as a destroyed monster from their deck to their hand. So it basically gives you a free search. As long as the monster has to be in face-up attack or face-up defense position. If it's face-down, you're out of luck. But when with this deck, since you're mainly running level 4 monsters, you could super search.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous once you get it off.
And if you have like 2 or 3 cards in the field and they pop them all, you'll just go through your deck really fast. And
sift through it all really fast.
Digging's fun. It's a good search.
Dig.
Next, I just run 1 Earthquake. Basically, switch all your opponent's monsters to defense. I'm thinking of running a second one, but it's still kind of an option. But because I was seeing kind of the builds online, I didn't want to copy them. I wanted to do my own thing, so I just run 1 Earthquake. Next, I run this for the new format, by the way. Triple Space Typhoon. If it gets hit, or I mean, if it goes to 3, but if it stays at 2, you can replace always one of these with another Earthquake.
So it's fine.
So it's fine at 3. Next one, Monster Reborn. You know what it does.
Staple.
Dark Hole. You know what it does. Now for the traps. That's it for spells. 1 Spider Egg. When this card gives you the token, let me read its effect. Actually, only when your opponent declares a direct attack, while you have 3 or more insect-type monsters in your graveyard, negate the attack and spider summon 3 spider tokens to your side of the field. So it's a good blocker when you're in that tight situation. So I just run 1 of those. Next, I run 2 Bottomless. Removal. You know the whole thing.
Biotech. That's what I call it.
And of course, all my decks run Magical Cylinders. You know what they do? They help win duels.
Yes, they do.
A Torrential. Blow up the field. Mirror Force to your opponent's monsters.
Staple.
And they call. Usually the combo I hit off with call is the Relinquish Spider. After you activate, let's say you activate Earthquake, switch all your opponent's monsters to defense. Then you go call or Monster Reborn, get your Relinquish, and you blow up their monsters. It's a pretty good combo. Or you could just bring back your Mother Spider or whatever, and do some real damage. But anyways, that's the deck profile of that deck. Like I said before, it's not a competitive deck. It's just a fun deck that I came up with because I guess I had way too much time on my hand, and I just decided to build it. I've been playing testing it, and it's actually pretty decent. So if you guys have the cards, or if you yourself run a spider deck, please PM me or send me your deck list or your deck videos. I would like to see it to maybe try to copy some of your moves or your
tech.
Yeah.
So nice.
And tell me what you guys think on the comments below, and make sure to check out my other little decks that I have. And I will catch you later, YouTube.
Catch you guys later.